Hey, Brooke here. You're sitting with someone you're getting to know, and then they hit you with the, "What's your sign?" There's a pause. Not because you don't know, but because you know that this is no longer a casual question. This is a classification system. You're about to be sorted. You say it anyway, and then it happens. You get the, oh, like they've just opened a mental file labeled, "Okay, this explains everything." And just like that, you've gone from being a complex human being to a downloadable personality preset. Because whether we believe in zodiac signs or not, we can usually always see parts of ourselves or others in them. And that's where things get interesting. Not astrologically, but psychologically. Because the real question isn't, are zodiac signs real? It's, why do they feel so real? Why are they so weirdly accurate? In 1949, psychologist Bertram Forer did an experiment where he gave his students what they thought were personalized personality descriptions. Each student got the exact identical paragraph filled with lines like, "You have a great need to be liked," and "You can be both introverted and extroverted depending on the situation." And somehow, everyone felt seen. Not just understood, but what they described as eerily accurate personality descriptions, even though everyone had exactly the same ones. This became known as the Barnum Effect. Our tendency to take vague general statements and experience them as deeply personal, which is exactly why zodiac signs work so well, and why they're so extremely powerful. Once you're told something about yourself, you begin to look for evidence of it. Zodiac signs don't just describe you, they begin to shape you. This is confirmation bias, studied by Peter Wason. The idea that we naturally search for things that confirm what we already believe. So if you're told you're stubborn, you don't question it the next time you refuse to back down in an argument. You notice it, you remember it, and you quietly add it to your internal "this is who I am" folder. Over time, what started as a suggestion begins to feel like a pattern. And if we're being honest, there's something weirdly comforting about that. Identity is messy, inconsistent, and constantly shifting. Zodiac signs are not. They hand you a personality that feels specific, but flexible enough to fit who you already are. It's like being given a character description, but you've already been playing that character for years. Psychologist Carl Jung believed we're naturally drawn to archetypes, simple, recognizable personality patterns that help us make sense of ourselves and others. Zodiac signs function in a similar way. The intense Scorpio, the analytical Virgo, the Gemini who sends, "We need to talk," only to then be avoidant for 6 hours to avoid confrontation. There's also something social happening here. Saying "I'm a Leo" isn't just information, it's a shortcut. It creates instant familiarity and gives the other person something to respond to: agreement, curiosity, or quiet judgment. Which is why zodiac conversations rarely feel like small talk. They feel like decoding. They feel deeper. So maybe zodiac signs don't reveal who you are. Maybe they reveal how easily you'll accept a story about yourself if it feels right. But honestly, even after unpacking all the psychology behind it, I still full-heartedly believe in astrological signs. And I am fully convinced that my endless curiosity is in fact a very Gemini thing. Liked what your weird brain just learned? Hit subscribe. If not, that's okay. I'll just go ahead and assume you're an Aries.